Oh, hello, it is I, your boy Gomi, and we are back with some breaking UFC news. UFC 317 International Fight Week has been announced finally. It's pretty goddamn late. Normally, we would have known what was happening for International Fight Week about like a month ago, but not anymore. We now know, though, it's a little delayed, and I gotta say, I don't like it. I really hate it, actually, believe it or not. So, as you can see by the list, we're going to have the lightweight championship vacant. Ilia versus Charles Oliveira. I'll get into my feelings about that. Alessandro Pantoja versus KKF and France. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov as the featured bout. Benil Dariush versus Renato Moicano, Jonathan Diniz versus Justin Tafa, Brandon Royval versus Manel Kopp, Jack Hermanson versus Gregory Rodriguez, go to Lobo Cup, and Viviana Araujo versus Tracy Cortez. I gotta say, that's a pretty weak card. For International Fight Week and for what we could have gotten, I'm gonna be honest, you guys, that's a weak card. I don't like that one at all, actually. I love them. I like the main event as a fight. Co-main event is great. I have no complaints about the co-main event. That's a great co-main event. We really busting out Paulo Costa, putting him on main card? Really? Kopylov's cool, but again, not. Oh man, maybe my expectations are getting too high for these cards. Benil Dariush versus Renato Moicano, let's go. Great fight. No complaints about that. I don't give a damn about Tafa in the big old 2025. Royval versus Kopp is also a very good fight as well too. Honestly, that's got to be main card. That has to be over Tafa versus Diniz. I hope so. And what the hell we busting out Jack Hermanson for? What the hell? Where did this dude come from? I haven't seen him since he fought Joe Pyfer. It hasn't really been that long. Either way, it's a card. The main event is a fight I would normally be very happy and excited for, but as you can see, Islam Makhachev vacated the lightweight belt. But if you remember his Twitter post from a little bit ago, about 4 days ago, he said, "I'm not vacating the belt." 4 days later, oh look, the belt's been vacated. The UFC doesn't want to do double champs anymore. Simple as that. It's the same thing why Ilia, he was denied getting a second title, getting a chance for a fight for the belt as well too. Which I could see in Ilia's case having a whopping 1 title defense, but Islam had 4 title defenses. Broke the record. 15 fight win streak. You couldn't let him fight for double champ status? No. Their actuality is in this, and I'm sorry, but what they really want is they don't want anyone touching Jones's GOAT status. Simple as that. If Islam became simultaneous double champion and were to move down to beat Ilia Topuria or Charles Oliveira's winner like that, he would be the GOAT. But they don't want that. They want to make it harder for Islam Makhachev. All the people now are going to be saying Islam's a duck when it's not the case. He's taking the harder fight. Fighting JDM at a weight class higher is harder. Ilia Topuria is a tough fight, but is he harder than a bigger JDM? I'm going to say no. And honestly, the fight did nothing for Islam Makhachev. In all actuality, Ilia Topuria should be fighting for a #1 contender or an interim title against Charles Oliveira. These two too as well, since this is for the vacant belt, these aren't even the most deserving guys. Charles Oliveira is on a 1-fight win streak over Michael Chandler. It should be Armin, but they're dead set on punishing him. The only reason I could see them punishing Armin is if he popped for roids. If he just missed weight, because I don't think he was injured, but if he just missed weight, that's not a suitable punishment. If he's on roids, cool, but gee, cool punishment, but still, what the fuck is this, man? This is not a compelling matchup for the belt. I even interim just because they have to put an International Fight Week, but this for the vacant belt, nah. I think it's a good fight. I think it's not a wash. A lot of people are saying, oh, Ilia washes Charles. I think it's going to be a hard and competitive fight, but I think Ilia's going to nudge it out. I've seen a lot of people too have been giving me flack saying I'm a hardcore Islam stan, but the thing is I think Islam should get special treatment to an extent because he's the closest to becoming GOAT. And we need to get Jones out of that GOAT conversation. Ilia Topuria is nowhere near being GOAT, and he never will be by his own admission because he wants to retire in 2 years. You can't get GOAT status with that for what he's currently at. Islam in 2 years can do it. Ilia needs 4 or 5 years, and he could absolutely do it. He absolutely can. It's just that he doesn't want to. So that's why I'm not. I like Ilia Topuria. If you're a fan of the channel, you know I've been rooting for him in all his fights, and I enjoy him a lot. It's just that I don't know. This fight does nothing for me. Meanwhile, Pantoja versus KKF France. Pantoja, my God, put some respect on this man's name. Put some respect on his name. I just saw that he is a number 10th on the pound for pound list. What more do you need this man to do? He had what? 2 boring-ish fights? Beyond that, man, he's been killing people. Fight of the year contender. This is crazy. With that being said, KKF France, I think. I don't know. I really want KKF France to win. I'm getting a feeling he might chin him, but I wouldn't put money on it. KKF France, the fact they chinned Urseg is just insanity to me. You're going to say, oh, Urseg was never that good. Well, cool. He still didn't get chinned by Brandon Moreno. So, I don't know. I don't know if Pantoja can ever be knocked out, but either way, this is a very fun one. I like this fight a lot. Very content with it. And lastly, not UFC 317, UFC 319. They are going to Chicago, Illinois. They haven't been there in God knows how many years. And it's going to be Dricus du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev. Finally. Why did we have to wait till August? What is with the UFC schedule, man? So you're telling me Tom Aspinall is going to happen in November? They're not putting in October. It's Abu Dhabi. I don't think they put it in September. What's in September? I don't know. They're not putting Abu Dhabi in October, so November. We're going to have to wait a year for Jones' next fight. He literally is not... He's only going to fight once a year in Madison Square Garden. Are we serious with this? That's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. Unless they do it in September in UK, but I doubt that. Either way, I digress. Enough about that. This is a great fight, but I'm worried about if Chimaev wins his activity because homie's fighting once a year. Dricus du Plessis is at least twice a year, which I'm fine with. I really wish they go back to 3 times a year for champions. But you know what? I could get by 2 times a year, and I really like Dricus du Plessis. I like Khamzat Chimaev. Just wish he fought more. This is a very good matchup. I don't know who I'm pulling for, and I don't even know who's going to win. This is such a crazy one. I'm going to need some time before I give my early predictions who wins this fight because one is just either the most unstoppable god or just a good fighter. There's no in between with Khamzat Chimaev. And then the other one is Dricus du Plessis, who has insane plot armor. Very good fight. Very good fight. I'm probably going to lean towards du Plessis. I think I like him more, but I don't know. Either way, that is it. That is all I have for you guys. Islam Makhachev is not a duck. Ilia Topuria is not a duck. And UFC is ruining itself. This has been your boy Gomi. Bye-bye.